Good morning, good morning. So it is July the 29th and it's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. Been up since 5:30 this morning. Didn't think I was going to do this, but you know what? Sometimes we have to just be honest. We have to be real. And this is me, no makeup, completely real, I suppose, at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I just wanted to jump on because I want to hold myself accountable. And to be honest, I've said it a lot of times. And the more I'm looking into kind of mindset training at the moment and wanting to change my mindset from a negative self-sabotaging one to a positive one, the more I realise that, you know what, it doesn't matter how many times you can say, it's my time, I'm going to change my life now, and how many times you might start that with the intention of doing just that, and it doesn't happen. You fall off the road, you lose focus, you're not as committed as you thought you was going to be. Obstacles come in our path all the time, I think, to really test is how much you actually want something. And a couple of months ago, I thought it was my time. I honestly thought I was going to change my life, get back into the shape, into the fitness, into that mental attitude that I once had. But you know what? I fell off again, and here I am on the 29th of July saying to myself, Charlotte, you have to do this. So I'm putting this out there for anyone that might be like me, that has wanted to change, that has tried so many times and always managed to have a week, a couple of weeks that you're fully committed. You feel good, you're getting up early, you're going to bed early, you're changing those bad habits into good habits, but then you just fall off. And that's me. I literally look back at my life, and it's literally just like a record, time and time again, where I say to myself, right, we're motivated, we're going to change. And then again, literally, we just, we have a good couple of weeks and we just don't keep it up, and off into bad habits we go again. So I'm going to really try. I set this YouTube channel up a couple of days ago, and I thought to myself, do you know what? I want to be able to change myself so that I can be the person that I've always wanted to be, which is to empower others, which is to help others, which is to inspire others. And I can't do that without fully stepping into my full potential. And I don't know if there's people out there that are like me, that just know that you aren't living your full potential. You have so much more to give to others, that you can be that person that, can stand up and really shine that beacon of going, do you know what, I did this, you can too. And I want to be that, with what I do in business. I love being able to help others step into their full potential, into their greatness, and make changes to their lives. It's addictive. I absolutely love it. It's my absolute passion. But I also have a passion of health and fitness. So, which is why I do the business that I do. But, for those that don't know me, when I was a child, I was a competitive swimmer, and I was a really good one. Now, in training, I was the best. I was a natural. I was even told that I would be destined for the Olympics because I just had a natural talent, And what used to happen was I would then get to competitions, and we all have nerves, don't we, before a race. But what would happen with me is that those nerves wouldn't go. So I would literally swim like a different swimmer. I was paralyzed in fear. And when I look back, as much as I've been able to succeed X amount in life, I've never really been and stepped into my full potential, because there's always been something inside me that is just self-sabotaging, that is literally making me paralyzed in fear. That's all I can really put it down to. So I want to share a few tips as to what I'm going to be doing. And obviously I'm going to take you on a journey with me. So first things first really is mindset. Mindset is everything. It's 80% of everything that we do. So, the people that are successful to the ones that aren't as successful, it's just mindset, whether that be in business, whether that be obviously on a health transformation. It's mindset. It's having that mindset when no matter how you feel, no matter what creeps in, no matter how many obstacles might happen, it's having that mindset to just overcome that and keep on going and keep that focus and keep that commitment. So, you know, again, I'm going to be sharing with you my mindset journey, what I'm going to be doing as well. You know, maybe the books I'm reading, the things that I'm listening to really change that internal blueprint to a more positive one, so that I literally can be the Charlotte Ringrose that was always destined to be. Because do you know what? It can be day one, or it could be one day. It's only us that get to decide that. You know, I could have started on the 1st of August, but no, I'm doing this today because I owe it to myself. I owe it to obviously my future self. I owe it to my little boy. I don't want another 5 years to pass and I'm still on this same record of motivated, you know. I'm 33 years old now, and it's time to change. It's time to step up into that person that I was born to be, that I was destined to be, because I know in my heart I can give more, be more, do more. So I'm excited, you know, and I can't hold on to that past going, Charlotte, you said this before and you know what's going to happen. I have to let that go. You know, yesterday was yesterday. It's in the past. We can't change it. All we can do is be a better now and build to be a better person for our future, you know, and just to invest in ourselves. That's all we can do. So first things first really is I actually went to bed early last night. So I got into some really bad habits of putting my little boy to bed. And then I would probably sort the house out, get some work done, and then I would be like, right, Netflix, and let's calm down on Netflix, wind down, should I say, on Netflix. So that resulted in me going to bed probably about midnight every single night, you know, and then trying to get up early every day. You can't burn a candle at both ends. So, you know, having 7 to 8 hours sleep every night is really important, because our body can't function properly if we're not getting enough sleep. So the first things first is getting into a good sleep routine. So last night I was in bed by 9:30. I then read a book, which is actually this book that I read. This is 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional, because that's what I am. And obviously, you know, we all want to be learning. We never want to stop learning, really, and growing and developing as a person. So for obviously, it's good to learn about the industry that we're in. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, is reading that. And then was obviously lights out at 5 to 10. And I've got my little Fitbit on as well. So again, that shows me how long I slept for. And this is showing me 6 hours and 49 minutes, because it did take me a while to get to sleep. But obviously, you know, I was up late yesterday. So the more active I'm going to be, you know, obviously the better I'm going to sleep as well, and get into a better routine. So that's what I'm going to have to commit to is, Charlotte, you know, don't stay up on Netflix. Netflix isn't going to do anything for you. It's not going to help in your transformation. It's not going to help you to become that person you want to be. Turn off Netflix, or you know, watch less of it. And obviously, you know, get to reading, get to growing myself, changing my mindset, and getting into a better routine. So that's the first one, is sleep. Another thing as well is what I'm eating. So again, you know, I've got into really bad habits of eating high GI foods, which of course gives me that spike, but then it means that I crash. So I'm constantly craving sugar. You know, I'm going to really try and cut down on my sugar. I'm going to show you the journey with that as well, with my eating, getting better nutrition, because what's happening is I'm just craving, you know, by 11 o'clock, I'm in the biscuit tin. I'm craving sugar, which of course sugar is shocking for our systems. I think, I can't remember the percentage of how much, how bad sugar is, and how addictive it is, compared to drugs itself. Like, I think it's like 20% more addictive than heroin. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There is, I can't remember what number it is, but it's a high number, you know, and unfortunately that's what my body is running on at the moment, is craving that sugar, especially at night. You know, a lot of people, actually, and it is being scientifically proven as well, when you're watching Netflix at night, or watching movies or whatever at night time, then you're binging, because you've been on obviously a high GI diet in the day, you're then craving at night, craving that sugar, which again is just not going to help either. And obviously that's where I put the weight on as well. I have the sugar belly. So what I'm going to be doing today as well is taking my before photos, so that I can know the journey that I've been on. You know, you say never look back, only to just see how far you've come, and that's what I'm going to be doing as well. So that's another thing, is obviously my before photos, to just really start the journey, you know, looking at my weight. It's not something that I've ever been I think it's because I'm an athlete at heart from obviously my early swimming days. I was never into, you know, weighing yourself and stuff like that. I just knew that I used to eat well. I used to train obviously very, very hard. So I didn't, obviously it was just muscle. I didn't have any fat on me really. Whereas obviously now that has changed. I remember when I actually quit swimming and my dad turned around to me and said, you know, Charlotte, you know, you're going to have to watch what you eat now because you aren't training. And I didn't listen to him. And obviously I got away with it, you know, for a long time. But obviously now at 33, my metabolism has slowed down. And obviously things are changing. You know, and I do look at myself in the mirror and I don't like what I see, you know, I'm not proud of the body that I've neglected. You know, this is our temple. This is the only place that we really, really, truly live. What's the point in having a nice home if actually the home, our body, isn't looked after? You know, we really don't have anything, do we, if we don't have our health? And, you know, I am active. I want to have the most incredible lifestyle and life for my little boy and be active. So, you know, to be able to truly be able to enjoy our days, I need to be in tip-top shape on my A game every single day. I owe that to myself, my little boy, my team, my family, my friends. So it's time now to step into that role that I've always wanted to do really and be. Another thing as well is, what else am I going to be doing? So over the next couple of days or weeks, I'm going to start our 24-day shred program. So it's going to be 2 programs. I'm going to start with a cleanse, which is our C9, and then I'm going to roll on to our F15, which is a 15-day nutrition and exercise program. So these programs work because I've done them before. They're absolutely incredible. The unfortunate thing for me is that I've just slipped back, but that's absolutely fine because, like I said, you know, it doesn't matter where we've been or what we've done. It's about now and how we are going to move forwards from this and the level of commitment and focus we're going to give. So I'm going to do our 24-day shred. I'm going to take you on the journey with that as well, which I'm really excited about. Because what that is going to do is going to help my mindset. It's going to give me a kickstart. It's going to put me into better eating habits. It's going to change my habits as well, because the cleanse is amazing. It's 9 days, but with the added 15-day program, that takes it to 24. And they actually say that it takes 21 days on average to change habits and stuff. So I'm hoping, obviously, if I stick with it, that's going to change as well. It's going to help me obviously get a better idea of the foods I'm eating, and just get a better relationship. You know, I'm going to cut that sugar, and obviously have, you know, more fruit and vegetables, more of a balanced diet. Obviously going to give myself a lot of nutrition, which is obviously going to help me be fuller for longer. I want to ditch the white bread, the white pasta, and move to whole wheat as well. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that I'm really excited to change. And you might have noticed that I'm in my gym gear as well. So what I'm going to commit to is literally being able to get up early. You know, what I did this morning was I got up, I turned on YouTube and I watched some motivational videos, because what they say is as well is the first 20 minutes is crucial. So what you're putting into your mind, whether that be reading a book or what you're listening to, is absolutely crucial to kickstarting your day, making sure that you're in control of your day rather than your day being in control of you. So that's what I'm going to commit to, that before bed, as soon as I get up in the morning, is meditation and listening to motivational videos, so that I can obviously start adjusting that mindset as well. And then I want to be getting up, obviously having my nutritionally balanced shake as well, because obviously then that is high protein. So again, a high protein breakfast is going to fill us for longer. So then by 11 o'clock, I'm not going to be craving those snacks either. And then what I'm going to be doing as well is doing a workout every single day, because, you know, we need to be moving our bodies. We need high, obviously, intensity, 20 to 30 minutes a day as a start to get moving. You know, I have a dog. We do walk, but with a little boy, we're not really walking. It's kind of a bit of a stroll, bit of a stroll. So I need something. And when I'm working out, when I'm moving, I feel so much better. I love that ache as well. So that's something that I'm going to get into. I'm actually going to be looking for a personal trainer as well, because it has been a long time since I have obviously had someone really look into my routines and stuff like that. I would love to go to the gym, but, you know, I'm going to be homeschooling my little boy. I need to be realistic. If I can go for a bike ride, because I'm hopefully going to be buying a bike very soon as well, and get someone to look after my little boy for an hour, then I'll absolutely be doing that. You know, hopefully there'll be days where I can go for a hike, for a run or a swim. But I also have to be realistic and think I have to be looking at doing this from home as well. And if I can have that bonus of being able to go out and do extra things, brilliant. But, you know, I need to look at my routine and stuff like that. And that's something as well that I looked at last night, was routine. I really thrive on routine, and so does my little boy. So what I've done is actually map out the day. Now, of course, that is not always going to run like that. It's a guide. So it's a brief. You know, I got up and I'll share my routine as well, and just share with you how I'm going to get organized to be able to fit all this in as well. So that's something that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of days and weeks as well. So look out for that. But it's really just, I'm just starting a journey, and I'm going to share with you everything that I'm doing. I'm going to be honest and going to be real. The days where I don't want to do it, well, hopefully I'm going to hold myself accountable, jump on here and say, do you know what? I didn't feel like doing it, but I did, so that I can prove to myself that I can do this. It's going to be bloody tough. The first workout today is obviously going to be tough. What I'm going to be doing as well, before I get my personal trainer, is that I'm just going to go onto YouTube and just find some HIIT videos to do, and obviously make sure that I'm stretching, because it's really important to warm your muscles up and stretch, especially if you haven't done anything for a while, because obviously we don't want to be tearing any muscles before we even get started, and obviously giving ourselves damage. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that I'm going to be doing, but I am really excited. You know, I do want to be that person. I want to be able to, I love health and fitness. I love helping people with their lives, changing their health and making themselves feel better. So I need to be that person, you know, to say, do you know what, look at me, I'm doing it as well, and I'm feeling the best I possibly can. So yeah, so I'm going to obviously looking after my routine, my mindset. I'm going to be getting enough sleep. I'm going to be looking at my nutrition. I'm obviously going to be doing programs that are going to help me to get back into better, good relationships with food, cleanse out the system, give me a kickstart, give my body and mind a reset, really, which is going to help, obviously, with the journey that I'm going to go on as well, because you need your mindset right before we do anything, because again, mindset is absolutely everything. You could have all the skills in the world, you could have all the motivation in the world, but if you don't have that mindset, it's just not going to take you where you want to go. So it's really important. I've actually reached out to a mindset coach as well, potentially to be doing one-on-one trainings with him. Again, if I don't do that, then I'm going to be working with his kind of blueprints that he does as well. So that'll be something. So either way, I'll be doing some mindset training. So again, I'll share with you what I'm going to be doing with that. But yeah, it's just obviously getting into better routines, eating better, sleeping better, obviously drinking a lot more water. I do drink more water than I ever have done, but I'm not drinking as much as I should. Being more active, being focused, getting committed and saying, right, this is time now. I want to prove that I can do this. I've always wanted to do triathlons, always. And I've always said it, I want to do it, I want to do it. I was swimming a couple of weeks ago in the sea, and my love and passion for that is unreal. So, you know, I want to get the bike, and you look, do you know what? It's only me that can do this. You know, as much as I can say I want to do it, I have to keep focused and keep going. So there's a lot of amazing things that's going to be happening. I'm really excited to share my journey with you, and my transformation. And this time, I just want it to be this time now. You know, I know the life that I want. You know, a lot of people set kind of start moving forwards with not a clear vision, without clear goals. And for me, I know exactly where I want to be and exactly what I want to be doing. I know the life. I know where I want to be living. I know the house I want to build, the land that we have, the lifestyle, the people I have around me, the team that I'm able to help also build a life of their dreams. You know, we are put on this earth to be whatever we want to be. We as humans have the most incredible potential to be able to change at any moment, to be able to just do whatever we want. Obviously, it takes hard work, it takes belief, it takes an amazing mindset. But, you know, I found an opportunity that can get me what I want. It's a golden ticket. It's the most incredible opportunity. It's the most beautiful business in the world. And I really need to utilize that now, because, you know, I have been able to change my lifestyle over the last 5 years, from working in Dubai, working 80 to 100-hour weeks, to now being able to, you know, literally design my own life, literally be able to make my own routine up every single day, you know, be able to, if I want to go to the beach for 5 hours, I can on a daily basis. So I have obviously touched on that, but I know that I'm only just scratching the surface and becoming the person that I'm meant to be. I know who I want to be. You know, when you close your eyes, can you see that person? Can you feel how you would feel if you're going to be and stepped into your full potential? I can. So it's now going on that journey of having that clear vision of how I want to look, how I want to feel, And it has to start somewhere. So today, July the 29th, 2020 is that time. So I'm going to leave it there, but I'm excited. And I really hope that me doing this can prove to some of you and inspire some of you to also be able to say, okay, it's not one day, it's day one for me today. I'm going to make the necessary changes to really be that person. So good luck to you all. Please let me know if you're also going to be going on a journey. You already might have started. So let me know where you were, how you were feeling, what you've been able to do, what you're doing. Let's help one another. It might be that you can give me tips and I can give you tips. But yeah, so as I said, it is day one for me today, July the 29th, 2020. I'm now going to jump off here. I'm going to do a workout and just see, you know, it's going to be hard, but do you know what? The first step's always hard, but at least you've taken that first step. So be proud of who you are. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you've done, how many times you might have started. It's about just getting refocused, getting those plans down, writing those goals down, having a clear vision, and let's just get to work and let's start the journey of becoming our best version of ourselves and living that full potential. Have an amazing day, and I can't wait to share my journey and hear from you all. Speak soon, and lots of love.